Okay, in this video we're going to explain how to produce a pure dry sample of an insoluble solid. And to do this takes a couple of steps. The first step is you would carry out a chemical reaction, which is often a precipitation reaction. So for example, here I'm trying to make a precipitate. My precipitate is going to be a chemical called barium sulfate. The fact we're talking about something that's a precipitate, precipitates are insoluble. So when they are in a solution, they will sink to the bottom as they are not soluble inside that solution. And what we're being asked to do here is how we prepare a pure dry sample. Once we've got that reaction taken place, how do we get this to be a pure dry sample of this barium sulfate, in this example from the bottom? So to do that, we want to separate out the solution from the insoluble solid, and that process in separating that mixture involves the first step, which we are going to filter. So we'll filter this, the water will pass through, the solution will pass through, but leaving behind the insoluble solid in the filter paper. What we then need to do is, in order to make that pure, we're going to wash that. So you would wash that down, and we would normally use, to wash that, we would normally use distilled water, and that just helps to make sure that we don't add any impurities to that. Once we've washed it, we then need to make sure we've got something that's going to be dry. And to make this dry, all we're going to do is leave this in a warm place. So a warm place, okay, often on a window ledge is a good place to do it. So we would wash it with still water, and then we take the washed sample, leave it in a warm place to dry. And once that's dried up, we have our pure dry sample prepared.